Welcome everyone. So again, my name is Sam Caratala. My wife and I, Trisha, we have been selling real estate in the Houston and surrounding area for 20 years, over 20 years actually. We help buyers who are either relocating to the Houston area, either buy, sell, or rent a property. So if you're in that situation, you're moving to this area, you want information, or you're a seller and you want to get top dollar for your property, let us know. We have a lot of experience and we can definitely help you with that. So you're thinking about buying a property, but unfortunately you have a property to sell. It's a very competitive market, as you know. You want to take advantage of all the equity that you have in your property, but you realize that either two things have to happen. You either have to buy a property, now contingent on the sale of your house, or two, you have to sell your property first and then go out and buy a new property. Well, as you know, that's super tough in today's market. So today we're going to cover a couple ways that you can do that with a brand new product that we've released. Stay tuned. So going back to our topic, so we talked about the situation that we're in. We have a lot of sellers. We've been selling homes for a long time. We have a lot of sellers that have a lot of equity in their property, and they want to be able to take advantage of the market. They see that properties are selling for, over asking price, crazy numbers. And so they say, you know what, we want to take advantage of that. But the issue is that we realize that traditionally two things have had to happen. We either had to buy a property first, which sometimes you don't qualify for. So typically you'd have to buy it contingent on you selling your property. That way after you sold your property, you would get the equity that you would have, and then you'd be able to, to then put down at closing, put that equity and be able to purchase a property. So you had not only, it was contingent on you selling your property, but you also had a financing contingency, which made it really tough. In today's market, most of the sellers right now, they are getting top dollar for their property, and they're getting multiple offers. And if you have an offer that's contingent on your house selling, most likely that offer is not going to get accepted. Or even if you have an offer that you have maybe qualify for both mortgages, but you have to maybe instead of putting 20% down because you still have this mortgage, you can only put 3 or 5% down. You're still not winning because the offers that they're getting are sometimes over asking. They're cash buyers from people coming from out of state, or sometimes they're people that have 20% down. And so a seller's going to take those offers a little bit more serious than they would someone who's contingent. So even though you're well qualified, they realize that something could happen and your house couldn't sell, and then they wouldn't be able to do what they wanted to do. And so a lot of times sellers prefer to have non-contingent offers. And so now we have been able to partner up with a new company. The company's been around for a long time. They're allowing us to offer our clients a buy and then sell program. So the way that works, just so you guys know, this company is allowing our buyers or our sellers, existing sellers, to actually be able to go out to the market, identify a property that they want to buy, be able to make an offer on that property. And get this, guys, the offer would be cash. It wouldn't be an offer that's contingent on financing. It's not contingent on you selling your property. It's a cash offer. You have two options. You can close in either 21 days or you can close in 7 days. Just imagine the response that you would get. You're going to be competing with buyers that have cash, buyers that can close quick, no contingencies. But if you're a local buyer versus a buyer from out of town and you're working with a qualified agent who's been doing this, we're able to manage the outcome, hopefully, where you win and you buy that property. And then what happens is either two things. Before you close, they would buy your property, okay, for what they believe is market value. Okay, so they make you an offer, you buy, you close, you get cash for your property. You'd be able to, whatever equity you have, use that to be able to put down on this property. Get this, but they're already buying the property cash, but they're going to allow you to pay them back. Okay, And then once you're able to buy the new house, you sell your house, to them. Then you're in your new house, you're enjoying it, and then they put your property on the market. Sometimes they'll even give money to get new carpet, to get the property painted, okay? Get the property to market condition. And then we put it on the market. And in this, I guess, current climate that we're in real estate, if your property gets more than what they paid, if your property gets top dollar over asking, guess what? Most investors, okay, because this is like an investor deal, most investors would do what? They'd pocket that money, and that's kind of the cost of doing business with an investor. Well, not this company. This company that we're partnering up with, they're going to cut you a check for what you got, minus some fees. There is going to be some fees, of course, but they're going to give you a check after closing for whatever they made on that property. So think about that, guys. No company is offering that. So if you're in that situation where you want to buy a property first before you sell your property, you realize you have a lot of equity in your property. You realize that you could sell it today, you could take advantage, but you realize that you may not find a property you want to buy. So that puts you in a dilemma, but now you have an option to buy first. Get the property that you want and then sell your property, guys. I've been doing real estate for over 23 years, and there's not many companies that offer this. I mean, I've worked with the buyout programs, I've worked with the guaranteed home programs, and guess what? Every one of those investors want to buy your property for 80% of market value, 70% of market value. They don't want to give you what the property is really worth. But this company is giving you market value for your property. That's the huge difference right here. So guys, if you want to know more about that information, please feel free to reach out to us. Again, my name is Sam Caratala. Myself, my wife, anyone from our team, we can definitely help you navigate selling your property in today's market, or buying a property and then selling your property, or whatever you want to do. If you want to just buy a property and you want somebody who's been doing it for a long time, who's be able to educate you and help you get the best deal, please feel free to reach out to us. Again, you can call, text, email us. Our information is below. Again, my number is 281-781-6969. Again, guys, it was a pleasure. You guys have a great one, okay? Thank you.